Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Fatina Aisyah binti Muslimi. Today I will discuss my assignment for the subject IMC501 Information Analytics. As you can see, my title is about student mental health. The objective of this subject is to create a dashboard using Power BI. In design a dashboard, students should use any open data on the internet as they recommended. The selected data will be downloaded from the internet. Data should have several steps of data cleaning will be carried out as learned in the class. For example, rename column, remove columns, replace value, replace null value, remove duplicates and change column data type. The dataset that I choose from Kaggle is dataset of student mental health provided by MD Shariful Islam 2 years ago in 2020. The dataset related to this student was collected by a survey conducted by Google Form from university student IIUM. Based on the table, this is a before and after data transformation. Data transformation begins the process of turning the data into the proper formats needs for analysis and other downstream process. The next data will undergo an aggregation process, which combines all the data in uniform format. The selected column has been given a new format so that it becomes more uniform. After the aggregation process, I change the column names into a more appropriate and simpler formats. Next, I change the formats of the data obtained so it could be standardized. The standardized data will make the following process easier. Next, the data will be normalized by scanning the data into a regular range. The range of number has been determined according to the appropriate range. For the feature selection process, I select several characteristics that were suitable for the analysis variable that I wanted to critically analyze. Among the characteristics that I choose to use a critical analysis variable were gender, CGPA, depression, anxiety, panic attack, and specialist treatment. Next, data cleaning process have 5 phases, which are data parsing, data correcting, data standardizing, data matching, and data consolidating. The data parsing process is search and identify individual data element in the source file and then separate this data element in the target file. Based on the dataset obtained, this process is skipped because all the data is already in the appropriate category. Next, the process of data correcting is the individual data component described using sophisticated data algorithm and secondary data sources. Initial data was missing, but it was filled in with data adjusted according to the mean for the student's age. The student age ranged from 80 to 24. Next, in data standardizing, all data will be ensured to be in a standard format. Standardizing applies conversion routine to transform data into its preferred and constant format using a standard. This process can prevent data redundancy from occurring. Next, data matching is searching and matching records within and across the parsed, corrected, and standardized data based on predefined business rules to eliminate duplicates. Each data collected has been standardized with matching data that has been set as example with the answer yes or no. Lastly, data consolidating process analyze and identify the relationship between the matched record and merge them into one presentation. Among the data that I have choose to analyze are gender, age, CGPA, depression, anxiety, panic attack, and special treatment. Each of these data is related to the others, especially in analyzing the relationship between records. For data visualization, the first data show the number of students who answered the survey related to depression, anxiety, and panic attacks, which is 101 students. Next, the age range of the students who answered this survey is between 80 and 24 years old. The age range of the students who answered is in their 20s. Next, the second data show the gender counts by CGPA. Here we can see that most students get 3.50 to 4.00 CGPA of 48 people. In contrast, the few students are students who get 2.00 to 2.45 CGPA, which is only 2 people. This is show that most students in the university are excellent students. Next, this graph shows the number of cases of depression by age. Students who are 18 years old have the highest counts of depression, with 32 individuals affected. This is likely because 18 years old students are new to university life and may find it difficult to adapt to their surroundings. On the other hand, 22 years old students experience its lowest count of depression, with only 2 individuals affected. This is likely because these students have become more adept at managing themselves and their responsibilities as university students. Next, the graph shows the count of specialist treatment by age. 18 years old students have the highest count of 32 to get specialist treatment to deal with their depression problem. This is a good thing and needs to be emulated so that students can manage depression well. While the lowest number of students getting special treatment is 22 years old students. This is because the number of students experiencing depression is decreasing, so the number of students getting special treatment is also decreasing. In conclusion, all university students are exposed to the correct way to manage depression, making most students seek for special treatment to deal with their depression. Next, the dashboard shows that all graph and analyzed data have been combined into one place, namely a dashboard with a soft pink background to make the data more attractive. All the data is placed in one dashboard because they are related. In conclusion, using Power BI is beneficial in making an analysis related to a matter. The things that can be learned from this task is that creating a dashboard for the data is not easy and requires detailed analysis to avoid error. If the data used is flawed, then the accuracy of the analysis carried out will be affected. Therefore, every data collected must be maintained diligently and in detail. Based on the dashboard I built, this data may be useful for several groups, which are university administrators, to enable them to identify and address mental health challenges among students of different age groups. They can implement targeted mental health programs. In addition, student support services such in UITM we have the Peers Club that can improve outreach and offer service to students, especially first-year students who may face more challenge adapting to university life. That's all from me. Thank you.